Well, new numbers out today from the Texas A&M Forest Service show last year firefighters responded to more than 6,500 wildfires all across the state of Texas. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Britt Moreno.
I'm Daniel Marin. 2023 wildfires destroyed homes, apartments, and forced families to flee. Investigative reporter Kelly Wiley reports on the small volunteer fire departments fighting large wildfires with dwindling resources.
In 2023, more than 200,000 acres burned across Texas. Still, according to Texas A&M Forest Service, it was less than half of what was destroyed in wildfires the year before. Despite fewer wildfires statewide, in Central Texas, crews were busy during a record heat this past summer.
This year was our wildland year. Yeah, definitely. We had the big Oak Grove, the 400-acre fire.
It was one of the largest in the area, destroying at least one home and forcing neighbors to evacuate.
I was prepared when we left yesterday, like fleeing for our lives. I was so numb, feeling like I had lost everything.
This truck has what we call a bumper turret.
South Hays Fire and Rescue Chief Robert Simonson was at the center of that response.
The difficult thing is that it just seemed like we'd get ahead and the wind would change. And we'd get ahead and the terrain would change. You know, you're sitting in the command post at dark and you're looking out and you're just watching the fire burn up the side of the hill heading towards Wimberley. You know, and you're like, wow, you know, we're doing all we can do and Mother Nature's going to win.
The South Hays Fire and Rescue Department has for years been run by volunteers, using state dollars and grants to equip crews. The Forest Service provided more than $28 million to agencies for training, equipment, and emergency assistance over 2023, and another $1.6 million worth of equipment to volunteer fire departments, including Simonson's.
This truck was purchased with a matching grant from the Forest Service.
Still, the chief says small volunteer departments need more money.
Our workman's comp is in excess of $100,000 a year. And smaller agencies can't afford that $100,000 a year.
South Hays Fire and Rescue has traditionally used volunteers. This year will be the first it uses both volunteers and full-time firefighters to manage fire stations. In Hays County, Kelly Wiley, KXAN News.
And volunteer fire departments qualify for special state funding and grants as long as they have fewer than 20 paid members. Chief Simonson tells us as the department transitions to using more full-time firefighters, they're no longer going to qualify for some of those dollars.
Fireworks